When stars come out and skies turn deep, it's time for hearts to softly keep the love of God, both big and small, to share with others, one and all. Be kind to friends, both near and far. God sees your heart just where you are. A smile, a hurt, a hug, a gentle word can spread His love through all the world. Your God loves hearts that shine, not stun. Show tenderness, that's all, not stun. The quiet ones who help, not stun. Show tenderness that shine, not stare. When someone stumbles, who help with care.
Naaman's journey of faith.
In the ancient land of Aram, there lived a mighty general named Naaman, commander of the Syrian army. He was a man of great valor, respected by all for his strength and wisdom in battle. And through him, the Lord had given victory to Aram. Yet, despite his fame and power, Naaman carried a heavy burden. He was afflicted with leprosy, a terrible disease that isolated people from society and brought immense suffering. Among his household was a young Israelite girl, taken captive during one of Aram's raids. She served Naaman's wife with a gentle spirit and a kind heart, always observing the struggles of her master. One day, filled with compassion, the girl said to her mistress, "If only my master would go to the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy." Naaman's wife, desperate for a solution, shared these words with her husband. Though skeptical of a foreign prophet, Naaman, driven by his suffering, brought the matter before the king of Aram. The king, valuing Naaman greatly, agreed and sent him with a letter to the king of Israel, along with 10 talents of silver, 6,000 shekels of gold, and 10 sets of clothing as gifts. Upon receiving the letter, the king of Israel was distressed, tearing his clothes and exclaiming, "Am I God, to kill and to make alive, that this man sends to me to cure a man of his leprosy? Surely he is seeking a quarrel with me." When Elisha, the man of God, heard that the king of Israel had torn his clothes, he sent a message to the king. "Why have you torn your clothes? Let him come now to me, that he may know that there is a prophet in Israel." So Naaman went with his horses and chariots, and stood at the door of Elisha's house. He expected a grand reception, a direct encounter with the prophet, and a powerful immediate healing ritual. But Elisha did not even come out to meet him. Instead, he sent his messenger to Naaman with a simple, unexpected instruction. "Go and wash in the Jordan 7 times, and your flesh shall be restored, and you shall be clean." Naaman was furious. His pride was deeply wounded. "Behold," he fumed, "I thought that he would surely come out to me, and stand and call upon the name of the Lord his God, and wave his hand over the place, and cure the leper. Are not Abana and Pharpar, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Could I not wash in them and be clean?" he demanded, turning away in a rage. His servants, with wisdom and humility, approached him gently. "My father," they reasoned, "if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? How much more then, when he says to you, 'Wash and be clean'?" Their words resonated with Naaman, stirring a glimmer of doubt in his certainty. He paused, considering their simple, truthful counsel. Perhaps his pride was blinding him to the solution. Reluctantly, yet with a flicker of hope ignited by his servant's reasoning, Naaman descended from his chariot. He made his way to the Jordan River, a muddy, unremarkable stream. He dipped himself once, then twice, and again. Each time he emerged, looking at his skin, still covered in the disfiguring scales of leprosy. Doubt gnawed at him, tempting him to give up. He washed for the 5th time, then the 6th, each immersion testing his faith, his resolve wavering between hope and despair. His servants watched anxiously, praying for a miracle. Finally, Naaman plunged into the murky waters, a 7th time. As he emerged, a wondrous transformation occurred. His skin, once diseased and discolored, became as smooth and healthy as the flesh of a young boy. The leprosy was gone, completely and miraculously healed. Overwhelmed with joy and profound gratitude, Naaman returned to the man of God with all his company. He stood before Elisha, no longer a proud general, but a humbled, transformed man. Behold, now I know that there is no God in all the earth but in Israel, Naaman declared with deep conviction. Now therefore, please accept a present from your servant. But Elisha refused to accept any gift, saying, As the Lord lives, before whom I stand, I will receive none. Naaman urged him, but Elisha remained steadfast in his refusal. Naaman then made a heartfelt request. If not, please let there be given to your servant 2 mule loads of earth. For from now on your servant will not offer burnt offering or sacrifice to any god but the Lord. He even expressed a plea for forgiveness for a future act, saying, In this matter may the Lord pardon your servant, when my master goes into the house of Rimmon to worship there, leaning on my arm, and I bow myself in the house of Rimmon, may the Lord pardon your servant in this matter. Elisha, understanding the complexities of Naaman's position, simply said to him, Go in peace. And Naaman departed from him, a new man in body and spirit. The story of Naaman teaches us about the nature of true healing, which often comes not through grandeur or our own expectations, but through humility and obedience to simple commands. It reveals the power of faith, even when that faith begins with reluctance and is tested by pride. Naaman's journey from a mighty general to a humble believer is a testament to divine grace. It also highlights the profound impact of a small act of kindness and a simple, truthful word from an unexpected source, Faye, the young servant girl. Her courage to speak up, despite her captive status, set in motion a chain of events that led to a great miracle and changed a powerful man's heart. Naaman's initial pride almost cost him his healing, but his eventual submission to Elisha's seemingly insignificant instruction brought about his complete restoration. His story reminds us that God's ways are often not our ways, and sometimes the greatest blessings are found in the most unexpected places and through the humblest of actions. The moral of Naaman's story is clear. Humility opens the door to healing and true faith. Sometimes, the simplest path, when followed with obedience, leads to the most profound miracles and a deeper understanding of God's power and love.
Of a gentle